Okay, welcome back. Jay, Bala is now joining us. The market saw a bit more, maybe a little bit of loss of momentum as well, because you open up and then for the rest of the day, not very much. We've seen that the last few days. What's your sense?
That and the fact that it's come near the resistance levels mentioned at 19,888 and the markets are stalling there is not a surprise. But the market break below a confirmation point that comes at about 19,635 to 19,600. The markets were to go below that level. It is a confirmation of the sharp decline that I'm anticipating, and we'll wait for the markets to reverse below that level, and we'll wait and not preempt the market.
Just getting to your stock calls, do you want to take us through some interesting trades that you've spotted? I see Polycab is one, and that's going to be on our radar because it reports numbers tomorrow. Interesting.
The fact that Polycab has gone up tenfolds from its 2010-20 level, and it's exhibiting some ending patterns on the charts. But it's a conditional call. We want Polycab to break below 50.85. Once that is done, it will be an indication that a very large move is ending, either the move that started from 2023 or even the move that started from 2020 itself, that's ending for the stock. If in either case, we're going to see a sharp decline to somewhere about even 4,200 to 3,600, that's the minimum case. But the condition for that is that the stock should break below 50.85. Before that, you shouldn't preempt the market. The second trade is on Dr. Reddy. I'm bullish on the pharma sector, and I've been saying that for quite a few weeks now. But once again, this is a conditional trade. We want to see Dr. Reddy trade above 56.30. Then we can place a stop below 53.63 and look for the stock to scale fresh 52-week highs somewhere close to 6,200.
You also have a view on Reliance. I mean, it's done okay-ish in the last few minutes. It's moved on the way up closer towards that 2360 odd mark. Currently going into the market's close with a fair amount of demand behind it. Your thoughts out there?
Yeah, last week I had anticipated a bounce back to come through for Reliance, and it has come through, but it's weaker than anticipated. It's very crucial stock for the overall market and the direction of the market. If 2468 comes first before 2295, then the stock is okay. But if 2295 had to break before 2468 gets printed, that's a very dangerous bearish structure for the stock. So watch these two levels like a hawk.
And on the global side, any other developments you'd like to highlight, or we have your views, I mean, from the last time, but anything you'd want to highlight?
Yeah, as I've been anticipating, copper broke to a fresh 52-week low below the 2023 May level. And this is indicative that a further 20% drop is coming. And I've put this out since February of this year. So nothing new here, but this, Bitcoin is an interesting, because it's a very important measure of risk appetite, and looks like it had a fake move yesterday. If Bitcoin breaks below 26,500, that will be a confirmation that yesterday's spike to about 30,000 plus was a fake out, and it's likely to decline to somewhere close to 14,000, a very sharp decline. And again, that's indicative of loss of risk appetite in the market.
Jay, Nifty Auto looks like it's been in an uptrend for the last 18 months. What's the near term telling you?
Yeah, Nifty Auto and capital goods, they are in a very similar structure. In the short term, both have exhibited exhaustion in its momentum, but the trend is still up. As far as Nifty Auto is concerned, as long as the sector stays above 15,700, the trend is still up, but it's looking toppish. But so keep your stops and keep trailing stops as long as 15,700 holds. But if 15,700 were to give through, you might want to start taking profits. And within the sector, two-wheeler looks slightly better than 3 and 4-wheelers. If the negatives were to come through, I think it will come from Tata Motors and Maruti.
Right, Jay, before we let you go, I see an Andy Warhol book in your bookshelf behind. Are you an art fan or are you a pop fan?
All the books that, I'm not a great reader. My wife is a great reader. This is actually a copy of my a real bookshelf. So the real bookshelf is actually somewhere else.
Keen eye, Mangala. All right, well, Jay, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much and appreciate you joining in with that perspective as always. Thanks indeed. You know, just two names.